Voodoo. It's an African concept. And it's not about the living dead. It's about worshiping the ancestors, praising the ancestors. But the white supremacists, they flip that into something demonic where people are going to come out the ground and walk around and get you. And that's that boogeyman concept that they've created because of the Haitians rising up and getting revenge. And that's always been a scary thing for the white supremacists. African people rising up, getting revenge on them. That's the zombie mentality that they've created because that's their fear. When you look at the old zombie movies back in the 1920s and 30s and 40s, they would actually use Africans and Haitians as zombies.
And out of their West Indian island comes a tale of terror and voodoo, of witchcraft and zombies, and all the weird black magic that the white man seldom sees.
All of those old zombie movies had voodoo themes, so they were very open about it then.
You see, the thing about Duddy Boukman was he was so intelligent, he knew that he might not get it, because he did get captured and he was executed. But the revolution continued with the people. And that's another lesson I learned about the Haitian Revolution. It wasn't so much the leaders, it was the people. The people never gave up the spirit. To this very day, they still have the spirit.
It's the way that we won the fucking war. We used all voodoo, all magic. The Spanish was pulling up on Haiti, pulling up on the island. And before they can get off the island, off the boat, motherfuckers' teeth was falling out their mouth. Some of them started melting. Some of them hair started falling out. Some of them got so sick that they was literally throwing up their intestines. They didn't even have the strength to pick up their guns. Then it got so bad that they couldn't even come onto the island. Boats was exploding. They was falling into the water, getting attacked by sharks. All type of shit was going on. They was turning them on themselves. We had our people over there tapped in. They putting spells on them from afar to the point where motherfucking they on the ship killing each other. You better know the power we come from, man. We ain't gotta touch you. Do you know you have no clue what you are, man? You can literally wheel everything around you. And they don't want you to know that, so they don't talk about the Haitian Revolution. They don't talk about Queen Nanny in the Jamaican Revolution with the Maroons. Man, all through history, this shit is documented of us doing what they want to call the supernatural. Exactly. Voodoo, this shit was our real religion. If we never had a religion, but if you want us, we had a culture. Voodoo, hoodoo. Manipulating, playing with supreme mathematics and the supreme alphabet, manipulating the energies, using telepathy, building chi, building force fields. Like, so even though we fell from that plasma energy state, which is one of our highest states, we fell into a physical, we still have all the codes and all the files locked inside of our genetics. Why do you think they attacked us since they took over, nigga? Think about it. They been took all the land, so why do they still attack us to this day and they got everything from us already? What more could they want? Because they want the codes. They want the keys, and they can't get the keys. The keys is locked inside of our genetics forever, only to be opened by us when we are ready for it, or those chosen few are ready for it. They know that. They made cartoons all about the shit. And we don't do enough research. The Haitians won this war. Let's talk about Francois Macandou. And shout out to one of the gods who's from Haiti. And he even let me know that in Haiti in their schools, they lied to them about the fucking Haitian Revolution over there in Haiti. They don't even be telling them that the Haitian Revolution was won with using pure magic. They don't tell them that. Let's go though. Let's read about it. Francois McCandle died 1758, was a Haitian Maroon leader in Haiti. He is sometimes described as a Haitian voodoo priest or Hogun, which is another word for magician or a person that's practicing forms of magic. Drop the nines. Y'all hear me? That ain't on my end, y'all. That ain't me, y'all. That was them. That ain't me this time. If it was me, I'm gonna let good now. I had, I'm good on my end. I got all my. That's them. Y'all know when we get to going on this level, they gonna play around like that. We going though. We going in. All right. Anyway, so his significance. We talk about Francois Macandale. He was a Haitian Maroon leader and a Haitian voodoo priest who led that one of the many who led the Haitians to this victory. Okay. So look, check him out. His significance as a leader in the fight, what I want y'all to see is this. His significance as a leader in the fight for Haitian independence has been immortalized through Haitian currency, okay? The association of Macandale with black magic seems to be a result of his use of poisons derived from natural plants, okay? The slave, Macandale, was knowledgeable of poisons. He organized the widespread plot. Pay attention, y'all. This is how the Haitian Revolution started. He organized the widespread plot to poison the masters, their water supplies, and animals, which was smart as fuck, actually. The movement spread great terror among the slave owners, and it killed hundreds of slave masters before the secret of Macandale came out. Hold on. Before the secret of Macandale came out from a tortured slave. Okay? So hold on. So they let you, and this Wikipedia, they light sauced it though. They light sauced it. They ain't gonna go too deep. They light sauced it. So I gotta go heavy on it. But I wanted y'all to see they still kind of just breeze. They sprinkle over it a little bit. Cause look, real talk. Let me show you something. Flip it around. Look, it ain't that deep. They stop it right there, y'all. And then look, they give you a little bullshit biography. And then they talk about when they mentioned him in popular culture. All right. And that's it. That's it, y'all. That's all they give you on them, y'all. You hear me? You see? That's all they gonna give you on them, y'all. You see how they do it? But nigga, you put in motherfucking Martin Luther King Jr., nigga. Boy, that shit be 39 pages on Wikipedia all about it. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let you go in like that. And they look how they just stopped it like, yeah, he poisoned the colonists. That's it. Man, he was getting busy. He was doing way more than just poisoning the motherfucking slave owners, nigga. They was picking up trees. Nigga, throwing trees at motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They was flipping whole ships before they even came to the island. I told you they was using spells to make the captain of the ship appear to be somebody who did something wrong to the soldiers. So while the soldiers on the ship waiting to get to Haiti, they getting all inside their mind with spells. He wasn't one of them. He one of the main ones. Tapping all into his mind on some like Xavier doing X-Men. Yeah, getting it. They in that motherfucker like, yeah, for real. Next thing you know, they done snapped out and killed the captain. Well, they had them killing each other. They put some shit on them people. You hear me? They had them people killing each other, y'all. They turned them. Listen, man, motherfuckers was disintegrating, combustion, spontaneous combustion, imploding, melting. Do you know what I'm saying? Imploding? I mean, like, no. Chemical implosion, nigga. That mean they was manipulating the atoms within them to the lowest extent, bending them bitches. Motherfuckers disintegrating into the ground. Like, yeah, for real. Man, listen, man. You see what they had to find out what happened. They tell you a little bit, they like, hey, they found out that he was using spells. They didn't even know. They had found out after they ended up torturing one of the slaves who told that Macandale was putting spells on their ass. They didn't listen. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. They didn't even know. And he was poisoning them too. And he was poisoning the animals, the supplies, and it wasn't just him. It was a lot of them, y'all. It was a lot of them, y'all. Fucking them boys up. You hear me? Fucking them up. Then when they caught them, they end up catching them because the motherfucker snaked them. They end up catching them. But look what they did to them when they caught them. Cause of death. Death by burning. Heresy. They burnt them at the stake. Now go look up the Salem witch trials. Didn't they do all those Salem witches like that? Now you see, if you know about the Haitian Revolution, then you're going to really understand what took place during the Salem witch trials. The Salem witch trials was another time when they came around and killed us. And then when you go look it up in history, they show white people. They wasn't killing white people in the Salem witch trials. Ain't no white people tapped in with no magic with no black magic like us, nigga. They was killing us, nigga. Black goddesses and black gods were being hunted down and killed in the Salem witch trials, nigga. Yes, see, you don't understand what you are, nigga. You have no clue what you are, what you descend from. You wondering why when you come here, they gotta inject you and take your blood. They be trying to see which royal bloodline you come from, because we got a lot of bloodlines down here, boy. We down this. Well, listen, man. We are all gods, but at the same time, we do have sections of us, and it's different bloodlines. But each one is connects with the universe in a different way. So together, it's like the Captain Planet thing. By our powers combined, you are by your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. That whole cartoon was all about how we all got these different powers, and when we combine them, we gonna connect into a higher frequency of bring a different. That's what they knew back then. So when you got a whole group of them moving with no fear and knowing this power and tapping into, yes, this is the results, nigga. The Haitian Revolution, which the Haitians won, okay? Which the Haitians won, like they say in his biography. Mackendale created poisons from island herbs. Peep gang. He created poisons. He created poisons from island herbs. You know how dangerous you is? You don't need no gun. Boy, all this plant life right here, and it ain't just over there in no Haiti. This the lie they had us believing. They have never put out a book about no plants around you. Boy, every fucking plant around. First off, none of us try to be no botanists and none of that. Ain't nobody out there. Most of us ain't trying to study plant life. But if you do go study the biology of plant life, they're lying all about it. So at the end of the day, you have no clue that all these plants and leaves around you, you eat certain ones, it will heal everything in you. If you use certain ones, you could create poisons. If you use certain ones, you can create force fields. If you use certain ones, you can create whatever you want. Like really magical herbs. This is where they get the shit from in video games. When you used to play Mario, you play the video games and you be going through the little shit and you could get this mushroom and you get leveled up and you get this little ring, you level up here on video games. That come from real us, nigga. Our entire planet is like that. Why do you think they don't want you in the fucking forest at all? They keep you out of nature. That's why my ass is in nature, nigga. Then y'all be wondering how I be knowing so much. Or a lot of y'all be like, hey, man, you glowing. I probably am. I come out of nature. I tap in. You feel me? If you wonder why I'm able to do, I'm tapping in like right now. No lie, I'm out here tapping into the power of the wind. Because I'm not like, when I went down to the Keys, I tapped into the power of the water. Right? So, which I already be tapped into the power of the sun. Right now, I'm in the mountains. So I'm in the element of earth and air. So I'm out here tapping into this element purposely. You got to go tap into elements. You got to go out there amongst it. And then you'll see what you are and how, watch how nature reacts to you. Fuck what they told you about how nature is going to react to you. Go out in nature and watch how the grizzly bear react to you. You ain't never seen a grizzly bear chasing nobody black, nigga. Haven't. You ain't never seen a shark attack a black nigga day in your life, nigga. You go in the ocean to see how the sharks and the whales and the dolphins respond to you. Fuck what they told you. Most of us never go out there. We be like, I'm scared. Because right, they didn't scare your ass away from you. Because they know what you are. Nigga, they'll never forget. They will never forget what your ancestors did to them, boy. They will never forget these names. You hear me? They will never forget these names. Ever. Boy, it's real beef with this shit when you a carbonated being. You don't know what you is. You out here playing and shit like, you know, maybe if I vote, it'll change. Maybe if I don't speak out, I'll be okay. Maybe if you all, it don't matter, nigga. You could be woke. You can call us the conscious community. You can call yourself religious. whatever you want to call it, don't even matter, because the enemy knows what you are, and they throw all that shit out there for your dumb ass, for us to be fighting each other, beefing with each other, saying what we is, what we ain't, while they sitting back just picking your ass off like a duck, because they know what you are. That's why they don't fuck with me, because they know I know what I am. Nigga, every sense that you have now was beyond acute hearing, acute vision, acute everything, because you were one with the planet, you were one with nature. This is what happens when you allow the spiritual realm in. Spirit overrides physical. You get what I'm saying? The spirit realm overrides the physical. Why you think I be saying fuck this man-made law? Man-made law is nothing other than motherfuckers who had a lot of animosity and hatred in their heart for motherfuckers that look like me and you. And they got out some shit and they came up with every motherfucking thing and legislation they could write to engulf you in this ideology that they saw for you. If I don't fucking like you, do you think I'm gonna write a law that's gonna help you? Let's make it make sense on the basic. If I don't like you right now, and I'm making laws, do you think any of my shit is gonna help your black ass? I don't even like you. No, actually, every fucking thing I write is going to be to hinder your black ass. But you still got black people right now. Let's take them to court, y'all. So we, the aboriginals of the land, the indigenous of the land, we gonna walk in court with this? So you believe they went through all this war with us, all this conquering. You know how many people they lost? We was fucking them up. They lost people too. So you think they went through all this warring, all this conquering, all this hiding books, hiding information, building cities on top of our cities to let you walk in and move all that away with this? With this? Why would they make it that simple for us? They took this shit from us, nigga. So you think we gonna come in? Let's take them to court, y'all, and get it back. Do that make sense to you? Right? No, it does not. It is not. Why do you think they got flags for? What the streets say? The streets should know the answer to that. Where do you think you got flagging from? Niggas wanna be, I'm BD crazy. You're flagging. You see? I'm a blood. You're flagging. I'm a crip. You're flagging. I'm GD. You're flagging. I'm Blackstone. You're flagging. Where do you think that come from? Matter of fact, if I'm a BD and I throw up GD, what we gonna say? That's false flagging.